Hello everyone and welcome to this new lesson of the 9th grade. Stories, Module 1.
The Buried City.
Buried.
Episode 1. New Friends. 1.
Tariq couldn't sleep. He listened to the sounds from the street. He smelled the flowers from the garden. And he felt the warm air in his room. Everything was familiar. He was living again in the house where he was born. But it was also very different from his old home in Canada. Then he thought again about the next morning, his first day at his new school. Was he excited or nervous? He didn't know. He was thinking about his new school when he finally fell asleep.
2.
The next day, Tariq was studying a book in the school library when somebody spoke to him.
Hello, I'm Hussein. I think we're in the same class.
Oh, hello. My name's Tariq.
What are you reading?
It's a book about Bosra. I'm reading lots of books about ancient history at the moment. I love it.
I quite like it, but I prefer science. Where was your old school?
I went to a school in Canada. My dad's a university professor and he taught Arabic literature in Montreal.
How long did you live there?
For 6 years.
That was a long time. Have you got any brothers and sisters?
I've got one sister, that's all.
Me too. Is she older than you?
No, Salwa's only 11. What about you?
Nadia's 14. She loves writing.
3.
Tariq and Hussein soon became good friends. They always had lots to talk about. One day, Hussein told Nadia about Tariq's life in Canada. She wrote articles for her school internet magazine. And she was always looking for new stories.
That's a really interesting story, Hussein.
Why don't you write an article about Tariq and his life in Canada?
That's a great idea.
I'll see him tomorrow and he can give me more information.
Comprehension. Answer these questions. What country did Tariq live in before? He lived in Canada. What were his feelings before he fell asleep? He didn't know whether he was excited or nervous. What did Tariq's father do in Canada? He taught Arabic literature in Montreal. How long did they live in Canada? They lived in Canada for 6 years. What do Tariq and Hussein have in common? They both have one sister. How old are their sisters? Tariq's sister Salwa is 11 and Hussein's sister Nadia is 14. What impressed Hussein and Nadia? Tariq's life in Canada impressed them. What did Hussein ask Nadia? He asked her to write an article about Tariq and his life in Canada. According to statistics Canada, there were nearly 347,000 people of Arab origin in Canada by 2001.
Past and present.
Read the whole story again and answer these questions in full sentences. What did Tariq listen to? He listened to the sounds from the street. What did he smell? He smelled the flowers from the garden. What was he thinking about when he fell asleep? He was thinking about his new school. What was Tariq reading when Hussein spoke to him? He was reading a book about Busra. Where did Tariq go to school? He went to a school in Canada. What did Nadia decide to write? She decided to write an article about Tariq and his life in Canada. Talking about your life. Where do you live? Where did you go to school before this school? What do you do in your free time? What sort of books are you reading at the moment? What were you doing at 7 o'clock yesterday? Vocabulary. Feelings. Excited, nervous, angry, embarrassed, scared, worried, upset, impressed. Choose a feeling for each situation. Lubna loses her school book. Upset. Omar's little brother breaks his computer game. Angry. Fahad hears a noise in the middle of the night. Scared. Hind is just about to do an exam. Nervous. Rashid's friend does a very good project. Impressed. Siham's grandmother is in hospital. Worried. Maryam forgets the answer to an easy question. Embarrassed. Isa wins a prize. Excited. Match the people with the sentences, then write the word that describes each person. Yesterday, while I was shopping in the market, I fell into a box of fruit. I felt so embarrassed. I'm really excited about the basketball match tomorrow. You look really upset, Ali. Have you heard bad news? Yes, my uncle is in hospital. I'm so angry with my brother. You say angry with. He took my new football to the park yesterday and now he has lost it. I'm nervous about the test tomorrow. I studied hard, but I still don't think I know everything. Are you afraid of spiders? I am too. You sing beautifully, Nadia. I'm impressed.
Past and present.
Now in here you can see the past, present and future, and you can see the now period. Present symbol. Use the present symbol to talk about routines and habits. For example, they always go skiing in winter, so it's a habit, always. Present continuous. Use the present continuous to talk about something that is in progress at the time of speaking. For example, I'm studying for my exams this week. Write the dialogues in full. Use the present symbol or the present continuous. What are you studying in history this year? We're learning about ancient Greece. What do you do at the weekend? I play volleyball every Saturday. I'm thinking about starting a reading club. That's a good idea. I'm reading a good book at the moment. Past symbol. Use the past symbol to talk about finished events in the past. For example, he moved to Canada when he was 5. Past continuous. Use the past continuous to talk about something that was in progress at the time of speaking. For example, the last time I heard from her, she was working in Damascus. New rule. He was studying when somebody spoke to him. جملة when تتألف من جزئين. الجزء الأول he was studying. حدث كان مستمر بنستخدم معه ال past continuous was aware زائد الفعل مع ing. الجزء الثاني من الجملة هو somebody spoke to him. هذا الفعل قطع الحدث اللي قبله فبنستخدم معه simple past يعني الفعل بالتصريف الثاني. فعنا was studying spoke. He was studying كان عم يدرس، كان بمنتصف القيام بالدراسة ولسه ما خلص، فإجا حسين وقطعه لما حكى. Was studying spoke. Let's take an example. Complete the sentences. Use the past simple and past continuous. Nasser was riding his bike when he fell off. I was waiting for the bus when it started to rain. I was thinking about my English homework when I had an idea for a story. I was lying in bed when I heard the noise downstairs. I was having dinner when the phone rang. Complete the postcard. Circle the correct verbs. Dear Abdullah, I'm enjoying my holiday in London. We're visiting all the famous places. Yesterday, we went to Covent Garden Market. Here you always see lots of interesting actors. One man was wearing silver clothes. He was standing so still I thought he was a statue. I was walking away when suddenly he put his hand on my shoulder. I screamed. Then I saw everyone laughing. I felt so embarrassed. See you soon, Hussein.
Past and present.
Listen, listened. Smell, smelled. Scream, screamed. Can, could. Be, was and were. Do, did. Feel, felt. Think, thought. Fall, fell. Speak, spoke. Teach, taught. Have, had. Become, became. Go, went. Write, wrote. Tell, told. See, saw. Ring, rung. Put, put. Thank you very much. See you next time.